right, this one literally smells abandoned, so we'll see if we can talk to someone. Hey, does anyone live in this house right here?
Nope.
No one cuts their grass or anything?
City has somebody cut it. I don't even come by one time a year.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was looking like it was in rough shape.
Got past about 3 years ago.
No one has taken it over, or
He had a wife. I don't know what she's done, but he owed a lot of back taxes on it.
did he live there for a while?
Oh, yeah, a long time.
Do you know how he passed away?
I don't know. He just died out there on the porch one morning.
He died on the porch?
I don't know what it was.
You cutting that for free, huh?
Uh-huh. I'm hoping that I don't get a really bad rash. Hey everyone, Spencer here with SB Mowing, and Mrs. SB and I came across this house, so I decided to go up and knock on the door. Nobody answered, but I thought it was vacant because I could smell mildew and just a really horrible smell coming from the inside. So I went to go knock on the neighbor's door to see what was going on. The next door neighbor told me that an older man used to live in this house, and he's been there the entire time ever since he moved in. He told me he used to take really good care of his lawn and it always looked great. But somehow, just a few years ago, he went out on his front porch and he passed away right there. And since then, nobody takes care of the grass or the home, and the city just stops by every once in a while just to cut the front yard. So I thought I could get it looking way better for the entire neighborhood, but especially for the man that used to live here. I even went really above and beyond on this one because, as many of you know, I have a really bad allergic reaction to poison ivy. So usually I just leave it in the spots where it is and clean all around it. But in this yard, it was all in the front and all in the back. So I suited up in my long sleeves, pants, and I got to work. I tried to work quickly though because I knew once I got into it, I needed to get home to take a shower with Dawn dish soap to get all the oils off me as quick as I could. I also went to the car wash immediately after to spray down all my equipment and get the oils off of everything. Because usually the problem that I'll have with poison ivy is I'll get all the oils off of myself, but it's still on my truck and my equipment. So when I go use it the next time, I'll get the oils back on myself and then I'll get the rash. So when I get home, Mrs. SB helps me clean everything up and we get everything disinfected from all the poison ivy oil. And luckily from this one, I just got a little rash on each of my arms and a little bit on my upper lip here, but usually it is way worse. But I'm really happy I could just clean this up and make it look amazing again. So be sure to stay till the very end of this video because the before and after pictures are crazy, especially in the backyard. Anyways, if you haven't done so yet, be sure to go down below for me and click that subscribe button, as it's really the best way to support this work that I do. Or if you do want to support me a little bit further, you can go pick up an awesome t-shirt over at sbmowing.com. Anyways, I hope you all enjoy this video and have a great rest of your day, a great rest of your week, and I'll see you next Friday. SB Mowing, out! All right, everybody. So the amount of poison ivy here, I don't know if you can tell, is insane. Basically, any of this green stuff that I haven't taken out yet is all poison ivy besides this dark green right here. And so I really do want to get this looking better because there's also a ton up front. And I know I've already gotten into it, so I'm just going to do it. I brought my long sleeve shirt so that I'm not getting it on my arms as much. I'm just going to do it. I've called Mrs. SB and she's got Dawn dish soap, washcloths, everything waiting at home for me. And I'm going to get home, take a real good shower, scrub myself down, go to the car wash, clean up all my equipment, and I'm hoping that I don't get a really bad rash. I probably will get some, but worth the risk. I'm going to get this looking good. Hey everybody, Spencer here with SB Mowing, and I get a lot of questions on how I keep my feet protected and dry while I'm doing some crazy overgrown lawns or cleaning some crazy dirty driveways. So I'm really excited to tell you about my muck boots because they're what I've been using for a while and I love them. All right, so when you walk into my garage, there's one thing that you'll see lining the back wall, and that is all of my muck boots. They all serve a different purpose for me, and as you can tell, because they are so dirty, I'm using them a ton. And whether I'm grabbing my Outscape slip-ons to do some projects around the house, the Harvester tall rubber boots for some pressure washing, or the Outscape Max ankle boots for when I get into some overgrowth, I always know that my feet are going to stay protected and dry. And even when I need to just run outside to bring up the trash can, I know that I'm covered. As all of you know, I do some crazy cleanups that require me to be on my feet for days at a time, and ever since switching to muck boots, my feet don't hurt, my toes don't get bruised like they used to, and they are so lightweight and breathable that I honestly don't even realize that I'm wearing them sometimes. So I would love for each and every one of you to go check out my landing page where you can see the exact pairs that I choose to wear over at muckbootcompany.com/Spencer-B, or you can just click that link down in the description. Muck Boots is also offering an exclusive 15% off code, so be sure to use code 2024 SBMowing15 at checkout. With that being said, I just want to thank Muck Boots for supporting my work and making it so much easier, and let's get back to this cleanup.
cutting that for free, huh?
Uh-huh.
Bless you. God bless you. The guy that owned that house, he died. I think it's some back taxes owed on or something. About 3 years ago, and then his wife or estranged wife or whatever, they came and moved everything out, and then they never did anything else with it. God bless you. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Thank you, Lord.
All right, so I'm gonna have to be really careful weed eating because there is a lot of poison ivy, and mowing over poison ivy is a lot different than using a weed whacker. That trimmer is just gonna spray stuff all over my legs, so I'm just gonna do what I need to do to make it look real good, and then I'm gonna leave the rest. But I have been getting a ton of questions because people have been asking me what I've been using to fill up with. I've been using Aspen 2-stroke fuel, and this stuff is super clean burning fuel. I've noticed it's kind of helped my equipment start a lot better. It gets a little bit more power, and it honestly smells a lot better because it's not burning a bunch of the stuff that's in normal fuel. And so, yeah, this stuff is awesome. You guys should check it out. All right, everybody, we just got done with that lawn, and it's a little bit echoey in here because I'm at the car wash. I actually ran home first and took a shower, got a new set of clothes on. I used Dawn dish soap because it's really the only thing that really gets the poison ivy oils off perfectly. I also have already cleaned the cab of my truck, threw my gloves away, all the handles around that I usually touch, I've cleaned off, so I'm pretty good right now, but all my equipment I know has a ton of poison ivy oils on it. So we're gonna pull the equipment off and use some Dawn dish soap to scrub it all down and get as much of the poison ivy oil off of it as we can. And the biggest reason that I do this is that I've noticed that even if I take a shower and I get all the poison ivy oils off my skin, the next time I go and do a job, I get it back on my hands, and then I start touching my arms and my legs, and it gets the rash all over my body again. So let's get it cleaned. All right, we just got finished, got everything cleaned up. I really hope you all enjoyed this video. The yard looks a lot better now. I had a few neighbors come up just telling me that it's been that way for a really long time now, and they're really glad it looks better. So thank you all so much for your support and watching all the way to the very end of my video. But if you did want to support me just a little bit further, you can go over to sbmowing.com and grab an SB Mowing hat, an SB Mowing shirt, or any of my other awesome merch like the I'm Sexy and I Mow It shirt. Or if you're not interested in merch, I also sell all of my handheld Mariama equipment over there, like my edger, trimmer, blower, and we've got all the different lines from residential all the way up to commercial. Anyways, I hope you all really enjoyed this one, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, a great rest of your week, and I'll see you next Friday. SB Mowing, out! Hopefully I don't get poison ivy.